Alright guys, welcome back to another edition of the Timmy Show. And today, this is the pre-release kit that I got yesterday. I went 3-0 and took home first place in that. And so we're just going to take a look at what I got and what I went. But, and I'll kind of go over why I went that way. So, I wound up going... the colors I went, that was not in there. Yeah, these were. Okay. And kind of why I went that way. And I winded up using every land I had. And as always, I opened up 2 rare lands, which was really not fantastico, but we got a lot of synergistic cards in our pool. The Phoenix is really good. Learn Mechanic is fabulous. This guy is nutsos in limited. And if they don't get rid of it, they're in some real hurt. And I'll show you why. This card came in effective a little bit. I'll just put it in the 5 pile. That's fine. Probably need to shift down a little bit so we get them all in there. There we go. Okay. All right. And I played every land that I got in my kit. And I'll show you what was successful, what wasn't. And all right, so that's that. And then I don't know, maybe I should have played with that wolf. I did not yesterday. I guess because I did not want to get rid of my, well, on second thought, maybe I should have, but it didn't matter anyways. I didn't revitalize, didn't use that. Village rights. Where are my, there's my lessons, okay. And that's, I didn't run that land, but, because I wasn't playing black that much, but I ran every single one of these lessons that were in my kits. Then I'll show you guys the rest of the pools in a minute, but so I could run every lesson that I had. So my key was playing cards to get to my lessons, which the lessons in sealed is magical. Like if you get the right, right number. Like for me, everything lined up. So I did run, the Pismari Campus and the Frostboil Snarl to play cards like the Summoning and stuff. So I ran those. So I wasn't really in 3 color, but I guess you could say this is fortunate, like all of them are in my colors. So those are my lessons. Removal is key. I'll show another. I only ran one of my shock. Shock was my thing, but a couple of all-stars from it. I didn't even try to flip this guy on this side, but this pre-release promo was in my color, and very rarely did I see any kits opened up that had these go with the school colors. So I was fortunate in that regard. And this card is really, really bonkers good. It swings for 1, flying, evasion with vigilance, and then could still tap on your turn to put counters on things. That's just bonkers. And it's already crinkling up. But this was just to save some guys, and that's fine. But these all 3 of these were all-stars. The Learn Mechanic. So I ran 3 in the 2 slot with Learn to get any one of my Learn spells. So those were very, very good. There's 3 cards that are very synergistic with each other in my pool, and this is an underrated card as well. It's gives 3+1 in trample, but it also has learn, so it replaces itself with a card. Anytime you can replace your cards is awesome. And of course, this guy's first strike, so he's a little bit of removal for small things, but my pack was just unbelievable in removal. So 3 heated debates, and I had a lot of heated debates that day, and 2 expels. So five forms of removal right there. Now we're going to get into the synergistic part of everything. This guy is good with anything. Like he's got flying, evasion. He could pump himself. He could pump another creature and give it vigilance. Very good. So also the Phoenix, as we documented a little bit earlier, flying and evasion, really good, really sweet. And then he brings himself back, so if you learned again and you wanted to bring him back, very good. So these guys are really synergistic with the rest of my package. So we're going to drop those 2 down, and I was very fortunate. So these 2 guys, got 2 of them in my pack. I think 1 in the kit, 1 in the pack. Or 1 in the seeded pack and 1 in a regular pack. And whenever this attacks, you may put an instant or sorcery from your graveyard on the bottom of your library. If you do, look at the top 2 cards of your library and play them at any time. That is by itself just fantastic, because by the time you cast this, you're going to have 5 mana to cast it. So you're going to have the next turn, if you get to swing with it, you're going to look at you're going to put 1 on the bottom and look at the top 2 cards of your library and cast them. So that is very, very good. In conjunction with these, every time you put that on the bottom of your library, you dealt them 1 damage from this. And it's very, very synergistic with this card. So you kind of have a 3-card combo where you swung, you put 1 on the bottom, you made a 3, because it pumps spirits, you made a 4/2, and you got to put something on the bottom. You got to look at the top 2 cards, and you pinged them for 1. That's a hell of a swing, a hell of a combat trick, and this came back and got the little guys, but I really never got to use it other than it just being a flyer and producing threats. And then this guy is really good. Of course, he cannot get him, but he could get like the Fumer there, and or another instant or sorcery like a removal spell to burn somebody's face down again. And it was sad because I always hate to open lands in my pool, but I opened up 2 rare lands. The Silver Quill was the other one, and there's that. And then, like I said, the lessons all went into this color. So this was a very, very good seal deck, and we'll just go over the rest of my pool because it wasn't very, very good. Like, maybe I could have used that because it could have pinged, and then it also triggered that other one and got a counter, but I just didn't. I didn't use it. And this is okay. It's not the best. All right, so we had those. We got Revitalize, and I would much rather Cultivate over this card. I was gonna run this until I started reading it. You put a land and you put it on top of your library. So you already telegraphed to your opponent what you have on top of your library, and if it's not anything to be scary about, like a land, so they already know what you're gonna draw. So this is, I don't like it. I don't like it that much either. This guy looked pretty cool, but just didn't make my cut to put in a deck. I got Village Rites, Duress, Weather the Storm. Yeah, meh. It's not a rarish to me. This card is really good. Especially I've been doing sealed a lot, so there's our rare land that I didn't use, and I'll show you within the very first 3 of my packs. I did not know I was gonna go Lorehold because just right off the bat, like I got all these Quandrix cards, and this young lady, she's very, very good. You could get the draw card if you have 8 lands, draw 2 in my draft, and you'll see that a little bit later. I used this to great advantage, and I wound up only going 2-1 in draft. I finished in 2nd place, but I did not know, like, this is really good too. So I did not know if I was gonna be Lorehold because I was opening a lot of Quandrix stuff, but the removal for Boros, you just can't. I opened up 2 of these like within the first 3 packs, and then everything looked like it was going Quandrix. So I thought I might go Quandrix, but wound up not going that. And here's the rest of our pool. And I got a Witherbloom Command. It's very nice. But that is the pre-release, and this was a good winning deck, and I quite enjoyed it a lot. Let's put, just to keep things kind of separated a little bit, we'll put it in there like that. And yeah, I had very much fun. Playing Lorehold was really cool. Nobody else ran Lorehold. We had a couple playing Silver Quill, Quandrix, and a couple Prismari, and a Witherbloom. And but yeah, that is that. And hopefully you guys enjoyed a little bit of the deck tech of my sealed pool. And we'll do the draft portion a little bit later. And all right, guys, take care and see y'all later.